visiting Milwaukee Bucks. And now.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, they've got Towns. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the 4. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Another NBA season, Clark, upon us. What's the biggest change you've seen since you played?
Well, I think a couple of things. Actually, I would consider these a tie. The ball handling and the three-point shooting of 7-foot guys. And then lastly, maybe the matchup zones defensively are the biggest changes for me.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Antetokounmpo passes to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Count that one.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Lillard. Hard against Antetokounmpo. Over Hart. It's rebounded by New York. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. The Bucks working the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Lillard. The three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 5.
The ultimate competitor who loves getting the payback bucket. That's who Lillard is.
Bridges shot. Good.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Now, here's Lillard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah. To the middle. Here's Prince.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Here's New York. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. We're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Towns, a screen on Lillard, and the dunk by Towns.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
Now here's Giannis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In 4th, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
It's Hart on the wing. Bridges, no one around him. Traps in the tray. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that time also a missed shot.
It's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Bridges misses. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 5. Prince's shot is good.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Now here's Lillard. There's the 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hart. And the rejection by Giannis. Brunson, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Antetokounmpo coming off a stellar performance against Utah. And the shot goes in. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Anunoby left side. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Prince looking around. Got a piece of it. That misses off the backboard. New York leading by 3. Brunson kicks to Towns. Anunoby left side. Brunson outside. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Prince. Here's Lillard. Takes a 3. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one goes on Anunoby. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper. You know, the quickness, the instincts, the aggression, Lillard capable of really taking over almost any time he wants to.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
Check out Jalen Brunson. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Towns. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Brunson with a clean look. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got a couple of threes now in the first for New York.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Giannis drives in. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Hart. Bridges against Jackson. Towns a screen on Jackson. Bridges misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Prince kicks to Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Prince setting a pick for Antetokounmpo. Offline with his 3. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Bridges misses. Lillard against Brunson. For the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges finds Anunoby. Lopez with the steal. Anunoby against Jackson. Pass to Lopez. Here is Lillard beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul charged to.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for New York?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Portis sets the pick for Lillard. It's stolen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Green to the left wing. Portis, the pass to Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on Anunoby. The Bucks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
McBride with the ball. He's defended by Connaughton. McBride's shot is off.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Free throw good. Giannis. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
.114 left to play in the first. Here's Dadier, guarded by Green. Just 3 to shoot. A nice shot by Dadier.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Rollins, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Dadier, guarded by Green. Back to McBride. Fires at the elbow. Green for 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 7.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
1 second separating the shot clock in game 3. Rollins against Brunson. Shot from 6. The shot by Rollins, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. New York ahead. They're up by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Rollins is out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Green in at the small forward. The offensive rebound, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Second, the Knicks.
Boy, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
So it's the Bucks now. 7-point differential. Pass to Rollins. Outside Portis. Hands it from downtown.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Really left alone that time. And the Knicks lead by 6. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Right side, Green. Brunson against Rollins. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and let's help them stake this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Bucks ball timeout. Let's go, Knicks fans. Time to get loud for your Knicks record expert.
making a change here. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. The Knicks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Miles McBride at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And McBride drops them both. Bucks trail by 11. Giannis left side. Pass to Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. Connaughton sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Rollins. Here's McBride. And they recover it. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Green with the rebound.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
The setup and the slam by Giannis.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Connaughton with the screen on Brunson. Pass to Connaughton. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in scoring, 6th in rebounding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, 2nd best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Rollins. Giannis passes to Green. Bridges with some nice defense.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
New York moving the ball around. Brunson against Jackson. Bridges for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Took him no time at all on that one. Bridges got 7 points.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Here's Connaughton. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got 6 rebounds now in the game. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Jackson. After New York gets the 3. Antetokounmpo up top. Defended by Hart. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Hart. Here's McBride. He's defended by Connaughton. McBride's shot is off. Brunson, the bounce pass.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by New York. Sims has got 8 rebounds in this game. McBride passes to Hart. To the inside. McBride's shot is off. Bucks trail by 14. And here's Green outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let's go, New York. Put your hands together for your Knicks. Set that spot. Now on the court is your tight squad. Get loud and let them hear it. T-shirts are incoming fans. Make some noise and we'll send one your way.
Towns checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Milwaukee, Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Lillard subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Pass to Hart. Lopez with the steal. Jackson in the corner. No good on the triple. New York leading by 11. Bridges with it. Now Green defending. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Swiped away. Pass to McBride. Back to Hart. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Prince setting a pick for Lillard. 6 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lillard's got 11 points.
Dame with a strong finish at the rim. Boy, can he pack a punch.
Towns the screen. Here's McBride. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 11. Green deciding where to go with it. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness, Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Now here's Lillard, defended by McBride. Lillard outside. 4 on the clock. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And that one misses. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. And he sinks the second. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 14. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to McBride. And stolen by Lillard. On the wing, Jackson. Down low. Towns with the steal. Inside. Here's Hart. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Towns. Back to Hart. Pass to McBride. Shoots over Lillard. They get the rebound. And stolen by Lillard. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against Brooklyn, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
Jackson passes to Portis. Prince outside. 5 to shoot.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, one of the things that makes Taurean Prince a real asset is that he embraces his role. It could be points, maybe it's boards. Whatever you want him to do, he pretty much can do it.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Lillard against Towns.
45.
And the rejection by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
From deep, Green kicks it out to Prince. And again, the Bucks miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Green inside the three-point line. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's New York. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing, What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
I gotta call my agent now.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Bucks.
The ball security has been terrible. Time to cool down, slow down, and regain control.
Yeah, look at the turnover numbers. It's easy to see why they're in this situation. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. The Knicks leading by 13. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Towns for 3. Tries again. And the layup good by Hart. Hart's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Knicks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Giannis. Outside for Jackson. From deep, Giannis. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
That's good from Anunoby. And he can't hit the second. Bucks trail by 18. Antetokounmpo dishes to Jackson. Pass to Prince. Back to Jackson. Bridges with the steal. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Jackson. And the Knicks miss again. The Bucks shooting well. They're at 45%. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. Bucks trail by 16. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Hart, wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go!
Things that they hung their hat on, never really let up energy-wise on the back boards.
And you go back to their scoring last season with all the weapons they had, putting points on the board was never a problem. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lopez finds Prince. Prince with a screen on Brunson. Lillard the pass to Lopez. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. No good. Shot missing. New York leading by 19 points. Hart kicks to Brunson. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Brunson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Towns the pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Hart. 5 on the clock. Bridges a screen on Prince. Hart and the Knicks good for 2.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And make some noise for your Knicks sitting answer.
Towns' numbers. Coming off a terrific season, put up about 21 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Will it go? And the Bucks miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Lillard following the score by New York. Jackson finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Jackson. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Anunoby. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. The Bucks also with the sub. Green's checked in. Free throw good. Giannis. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
No good on the free throw. And the Knicks making a change here. Sims is checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Hart with it, outguarded by Giannis. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Bridges a screen on Lillard. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, in most games, he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Hard against Antetokounmpo. Green inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Knicks leading by 20. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to Hart. Here's Brunson. And here is Bridges. Offline with his three. Jackson against Bridges. Jackson passes to Giannis. Goes up on the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Giannis has got 13 points in the second half.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt him.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by New York. Green with a screen for Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 27.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here's Brunson outside. And he's good on the three ball. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside, Green. Jackson dishes to Giannis. Shoots over Bridges. That one off the back iron and out. McBride with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
Bucks trail by 21. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Give it up right now for the Knicks breaker dance crew.
He's checked in for Jackson. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Well, I tell you what, they never eased up on the boards throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
New York on D.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Connaughton. Some last season stats for him. He averaged about 5 points a game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Free throw good, McBride. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Bucks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Connaughton kicks to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Puts up a 3, and it's Connaughton missing. The Knicks leading by 22. Pass to McBride. There's a good screen. To the middle, poked away. Lillard against Brunson. Here's Portis. elevator on the way. Knicks with the rebound. Sims has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Hukporti. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And they also are top 5 in rebounding. That was really a strength of this group all season.
And the defensive ranking, GA, you brought up, right near the top of the league. They had attitude at that end of the floor. And the Knicks making a change here. Lions checked in. Portis, the pass to Green. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Over to the wing. On deep, Brunson. Here's Hukporti. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Green. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Here's Portis. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Free throw good, Portis.
An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
Lets it go with a 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Connaughton. Scoreless thus far. Nobody near Lillard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New York ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Pat Connaughton is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the 3. But the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Both free throws good from Connaughton. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They have a 19-point lead. Sims, the pass to Ryan. Here he goes. Great D that time from Portis.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Nice shot by Portis.
Excellent positioning by Portis, setting himself up to save that play.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson. Bucks trail by 19. Pass to Rollins. Back to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. And a miss there on the triple. New York shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. From deep, Brunson sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here's Giannis from outside. New York leading by 22. To the paint, here's Sims, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Brunson against Rollins. Connaughton with the screen on Brunson. Here's Rollins, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's McBride. He's defended by Connaughton. Shoots it up. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ball's knocked loose. They push it up 4 on 3. Bridges with it. Now Green defending. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
That one falls. Antetokounmpo's got 31.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Pass to McBride. Here's Sims. Rebounded by Jackson. Green against Brunson. Jackson passes to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. And here is Green. Here's Connaughton, defended by Bridges. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. New York leading by 22. McBride with the ball. Now Green defending. Over in the corner, McBride. Shot from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. McBride's got 23 points. And so Green will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Portis a screen on Brunson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Brunson the bounce pass. Here's Sims. Brunson outside. Good on the triple. Brunson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for New York.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Portis. Now Jackson. Defended by Bridges. They kick it out to Green. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Sims. Over to the left wing. McBride tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Giannis right side. Pass to Jackson. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton, and Lillard subbed in for Green.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Prince setting a pick for Antetokounmpo. Jackson in the corner. Shoots over Bridges. Jackson misses. The Knicks leading by 21. Hart with it. Lillard picks him up. Anunoby in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And stolen by Anunoby. With the floater. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portis.
At the line, 1 shot.
And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling it.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Brunson following the basket by Brook Lopez. Pass to Bridges. 17-foot shot on the way.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 37.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
If you see yourself on a big train, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's see there.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The kick out to Lopez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks leading by 22. Outside, Towns. Hart finds Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Drills the three-pointer.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Outside, Antetokounmpo driving to the basket.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Both good from the line that time. Milwaukee's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Jackson to end the run. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brunson goes in. Count that one. Brunson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Bucks.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now here's Brunson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lillard surveying the D. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.